Okay, welcome back to our recurring presentation of coaching models or coaching projects of our coaches in training. Today we have Giga from Georgia. Giga, you are presenting your coaching model, what it is for you, your own approach to coaching after all the work that you have been producing during your coaching certification with us. So we're looking forward to hear what you are presenting today and share afterwards our idea, our perspectives all around the ICF coaching competencies.
Great, Christina, and thanks for the intro. I'm super glad and honored to be presenting today in front of this wonderful community, my coaching model. And as you all see, the naming is the A Heroes coaching model. I would spend a couple of minutes for the intro so I can tell you more about the inspiration and actually why did I name it in this way. And later on, I will move forward with explaining the coaching model itself. So first, I would start that I truly believe that we all are heroes in our lives, and just sometimes we tend to forget this fact, and we become only attendants of this life journey. Sometimes becoming dependent on the external factors around us, that could be environment, society, or even family members that might dictate on us and leave us to stay reliant on the decisions of others. In the A Heroes coaching model, it is all about giving everyone a chance to take back full control of their life and discover superheroes within themselves. So from the coach side, naming of the model supports me to focus on the main being of the session, the hero. So labeling the client as a hero also as a constant reminder for me to have full trust in the coachee and his or her ability to find or possess all the answers and solutions, like as all the superheroes do in life. So I would also like to highlight what came as an inspiration, and it's really weird story that I was inspired for this coaching model by actually my favorite movie, Matrix. And just as a spoiler, I will write a small blog post on the similarities between the movie Matrix and coaching, and I will share it with the community afterwards. So now I would move to explaining the model itself, and I would like to start, one second, sorry. Make sure the slides move. Okay, so the hero's journey. So the hero's journey is probably, most of you have heard about it, but it's in narratology and comparative mythology. The hero's journey, or the monomyth, is the common template of stories that involve a hero that goes on an adventure, is victorious in a decisive crisis, and comes home changed or transformed. So very similar to coaching transformation that we're looking for. Actually, the hero myth pattern studies were popularized by Joseph Campbell, who was influenced by Carl Jung's analytical psychology. So just as a suggestion to read, if you want to dig deeper into the hero's journey topic, I suggest to read Campbell's most famous book, The Hero with 1,000 Faces. And it's a very old book. It's from 1949, but I think it's super relevant. And most of the movies or stories, the books we read, are following this template. So as you see it on the picture, this is the classic hero's journey picture. So it shows the full circle when the hero starts from home and moves to call to adventure, and then at some point meets challenges and temptations after crossing the known unknown threshold, And at some point, then there is a death and rebirth. So some revelations are being found. That leads to the transformation of the person who is on the journey. And after that, this person comes back, returns home with the gift of the goddess, and then changes the environment around himself or herself. So this is the classic hero's journey template. And now I will move to describe my coaching model. That is the simplified version of the coaching. The hero's journey. So a hero's model, because I think that every coaching session is a micro hero's journey the coach facilitates. So similar to classic hero's journey template, this is how the model looks like in the picture. So after setting up the destination goal, a hero starts the journey from the home, moving out to explore the unknown territories. And on this journey to the unknown, hero goes through the challenging adventures. In this case, questions that lead to the discovery of the new revelations that in turn ignite the personal transformation of the hero. So very simple journey described in several steps. In these repetitive cycles that take place every 2 weeks, after each coaching journey, a hero comes back home slightly a better version of thyself and one step closer to the superhero inside that. So now I will move on to explain. So A Heroes is an acronym. So I will move on to explain the details of the acronym. So what does it stand for? So A, as you might have guessed it, stands for awareness, the main weapon on the hero to which every stage of the model is linked to. During the coaching journeys, clients keep acquiring new awareness through thought-provoking questions and empowerment from the coach side. Out of this comes the main promise of the program, giving everyone a chance to reach awareness hero status in their life. Or just to connect, in general, just to connect with their internal hero. Next. So H stands for home. And like every journey out there, it starts from home. This is the initial stage of the coaching journey where the coach lets the client describe the current situation. And of course, parties reach agreement on possible journey destinations. So where we are now and where do we want to move from here? And of course, this is the stage when the coaching agreement is also being discussed. Next, E stands for exploration. So of course, after leaving the home, partners hit the road to explore unknown territories. In most cases, this is the longest part of the session, as at this stage, alternative routes and options are explored. Client is challenged to think outside of the box about their current state or situation. At this stage, expanding type of questions are being asked, and different kinds of issues could be solved. We could work on limiting beliefs or reframing the perspectives and etc. So in most cases, this could be the longest part of the coaching journey. Next, R stands for revelations. Of course, revelations and new awareness might arise at any stage of the coaching session, but in general, the process is aiming to reach some important revelations around middle of the session. So we reach something regarding the what or the being of the client, and then of course we work on it in the later stages. And as we are talking about superheroes, some new superpowers also might be discovered at this stage. Next stage, O stands for objectives. So based on the exploration stage and learnings and revelations, at this point, clear action plans are being set and discussed. And goals are being set according to the SMART methodology, and client is invited to think of the impact it will have on their lives. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And I think that SMART goals are very much fitting into the coaching specific, because as we know, like the actions that and the goals that we are setting always have to be specific, and the more specific we are, the higher are the chances of reaching the goal. Of course, it has to be measurable, as in 3.2 we have to exactly know how to measure the success. Achievable, because of course we have to look for achievable goals. Yeah, we cannot say that, okay, I want to eat the moon, or something that is not achievable. It has to be reasonable. Relevant. Any goal has to be relevant for the client. It has to be fitting into their personality, their values. So it has to be relevant to them. And time bound, of course, and it speaks to, name speaks itself. Of course, it has to be limited in some spaces. Some deadlines has to be there. So we have to know when we have to, when the client needs to reach the specific goal. So this is about objectives. And next stage, E stands for execution. And I specifically added also this part, and I would say I focused on this part more because I was seeing that in my previous sessions, couple of sessions, I kind of missed out on this part. I remember I discussed the objectives, but later on I didn't give enough time to the execution part itself, where we can discuss once again exact time frames, but also the what could be supportive resources, what could be the obstacles, or any additional things that we could discuss regarding the execution. It could be accountability partners and etc. So also we could, for example, check clients' feelings towards the plan. How likely is it that they will execute on this plan, and etc. So I think giving enough time and relevant time to execution part is super important, and that's why I put this as a separate important topic. So next, and the next S stands for the summary. Pretty obvious. So the learnings and reflections from the session are summarized and celebrated, and future meeting plans are also discussed. And of course, both parties can also share their thoughts, feelings, and improvement suggestions for the next sessions to follow. And yes, so this is the description of the coaching model itself, description of the acronym. And I just wanted to leave you with a couple of self-reflecting questions that we could all ask ourselves. What will our hero's journey look like? And what heights can our superheroes reach? And this is the end of the presentation, and I'll look forward to the questions and comments from your side.
Thank you, Giga. Your questions, we can keep your questions as an inspiration. The image, the diamond shape that you used for the presentation, for your logo.
Should I keep it? Sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, we can keep them as an inspiration when we go on in our conversation today. We thank you so much, because there's always something new. There's always something interesting. As usual in our academy, now we close our recording and we start sharing and discussing, and also we start giving our contribution to connect the great material that you presented with us to the ICF competencies, so that we have more chances to dig deeper and learn them at in a broader way. So thank you for your work. Thank you.
Thank you for your attention.
This is our Sunlight Academy. If you want to become a certified life coach and find out more about our accredited coaching education, be part of our global community, and learn about our programs, you can visit our website, sunlight.academy, and get in touch with us. We are more than happy to meet you.